There you are, and here I am. And let's stop that music from keeping going. It just sits there and loops around if I don't stop it. And here we are, and what are we here to do? This is Saturday Night Karaoke. My name is Chuck Tomasi from sunny Phoenix, Arizona, and I am here to share a few minutes with you of my week and hopefully entertain or maybe even educate. We have that history thing going on, so we'll do that. I am not a professional singer, so if you hear me hit a few sour notes, you'll know why. This is just me trying to have fun for the last year. Yes, I think it was maybe it's next week, but we'll call this 1 year. It was mid-April last year when I came up with this crazy idea to put a few elements of my studio together and sing karaoke with you. So we're getting close. We're vaccinated. I've got shot number 2 in my arm. That was last Friday, and thank you. Thank you very much for all the well wishes. I know that last Saturday we didn't do the show, and it feels like it's been an eternity since that has happened. But Saturday just kind of felt like meh. Had this headache, like I stayed up too late and drank too much. But it was the vaccine doing its job. Sunday, back to normal. Monday was 100% at work. So again, thank you very much for everybody who sent the well wishes on Facebook. Everything is going just fine. So I would like to, I did find a bug in our karaoke app that was involved with the request parties, because I mentioned we've got our conference coming up and I'm going to be doing a fundraising karaoke request party where the customers and the people watching will make requests and do some other stuff to help raise funds for charity. And I went to try it and realized, hey, the same person could just keep upvoting the same thing over and over. It's like, no, you can't keep clicking on it. It's one to turn it on, one to turn it off. So got that fixed. That was a couple hours of this past week, but we got that done. And I am also going through my list of favorites, which started at about 760, because when we first imported a lot of these songs, I was just going and favoriting things I wanted to try. But I may not necessarily have tried them all. And I didn't want somebody to request something from my favorites that was kind of a stinker. So I'm going through and practicing those, and I'm about halfway through after, 3 or 4 weeks, and I've got about 3 or 4 weeks left to go. So should be okay if I can get some time in on my Friday nights to practice that. Plus, I'm finding a few gems that I can bring you here. So let's keep going with that. Quick note that Donna and I will be spending some time in Marquette, Michigan this summer in late July. So we'll be getting up there, celebrating my parents' 65th wedding anniversary, and also Laura Gannon's celebration of life on the 13th. So hope to see you there. We'll be there for a couple of weeks. Maybe we can carve out some time if you're in the neighborhood or if you are a Marquette resident. I know that a lot of people from our class watch this, and I appreciate that very much. Maybe we can get together. Who knows? Maybe we can even sing some songs together. Wouldn't that be fun? Let's get started with our first song. As you can see, it is Whip It by Devo, and I have a trivia question to start for you. Whip It was used in which product commercial in 2003? And you can almost hear the word whip it in the answer. So I'll come back with the answer for that in just a moment. In the meantime, if you don't remember, as soon as I started hearing the song again, I went, oh, yeah, I remember the commercial. Let's get into song number 1. Make sure everything's running fine here today. Check the audio. Crack that whip, give your fastest lift, step on the crack, sing it with me, break your mama's back. When a problem comes along, you must whip it, before the cream sits out too long, you must whip it, when something's going wrong, you must whip it. Now whip it into shape, shape it up, get straight. Go forward, move ahead, try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it good. Pretty simple song. when a good time turns around, you must whip it. You'll never live it down unless you whip it. No one gets away until they whip it. I say whip it. Whip it good. I say whip it. Whip it good. Not sure what that comment's about, Glenn. Crack that whip. Give the fastest slip. Step on a crack. Break your mama's back. When a problem comes along, you must whip it before the cream sits out too long. You must whip it when something's going wrong. You must whip it. Now whip it into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good. Okay, that was a good one to get us started. Where do we go from here? So many things we could do with that. That was that Moody Blues? Where do we go from here now that all of the children are grown up? I know, Blood, Sweat, and Tears? Maybe that was Moody Blues. Someone help me out with that one. Okay, answer to the trivia question. That means I got to get this over here. And Whip It was the commercial for. Mary's got it. It was, in fact, the Swiffer Wet Jet. You got that right. So, congratulations. One of these for you. And let's get back to the music. Hey, I got to remember to do that. And I'm going to advance that to the next trivia question for later in the show, which means right now it is birthday time. We have lots of birthdays this week, as we always have lots of birthdays every week. Got to get that music up and running. All right, happy birthday to Jeff Ward on Saturday. It is also, today is the wedding anniversary of my youngest brother, Paul, and his lovely wife, Amy. So congratulations to them. We already had text messages flying back and forth all day between all my brothers and sisters. So wonderful thing. Sunday, April 11th, is Yansin Then from Malaysia, good friend I used to work with, Rob Usden and Stacy Schmidt-Cottrell. Monday the 12th, Mark Niebel and faithful Saturday Night Karaoke viewer and local Phoenix resident, Eric Miller. My niece's husband, Chris Bush, is on Tuesday the 13th. James Byers' cousin, James, is on the 13th also. Kathy DeMarinis. I know she's joined in a few of these parties. She's on the 14th. We skipped. There's no birthdays on my list on the 15th, so happy birthday to you if your birthday is on the 15th. And the 16th, can't forget the 16th. Friday the 16th is, of course, my lovely wife, Donna, and Dave Delaney, and Daniel Johnson Jr. 3 Ds. Donna, Dave, and Daniel. Happy birthday to all of you. If for some reason you did not end up on my list, which was stolen directly from Facebook, I wish you all the best. Yes, that's where I go for my birthday list, in case you couldn't tell, because everybody's out there. Let's fade the music out. That one. Get rid of the band. Bring that back up to where we will hear it. And I believe we're going right into the second song. So 4 just doesn't feel like enough. Maybe for year number 2, season 2 of Saturday Night Karaoke, we'll do 5 songs, or maybe 6. Who knows? I'm still finding lots of things in the bank we can borrow with. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance, given at the chance. I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eyes. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. Where I wanna be, I hardly know. This beauty by my side, never forget the way you look tonight. Never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. Never seen so many people wanna be there by your side. When you turned to me and smiled, took my breath away. I have never said such a feeling of complete and utter love as I do tonight, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. Where I wanna be, I hardly know. This beauty by my side, never will forget the way you look tonight. Never will forget. We'll just say that was dedicated to my wife. How's that? Because I think it was the year we were dating. It was about her birthday. She was wearing a red dress. But I didn't plan that song for tonight because of that. But that's what it reminds me of. I know that a lot of these songs have memories. I'd love to hear your memories of who they remind you of, when they remind you of. A lot of these songs have some pretty powerful meanings. Or memories. Let's get to the history then. I got some history stuff to share with you today. Thank you, Glenn. I try to mix it up a little bit on this show. Let's, this is the 100th day of the year, believe it or not. 410 is the 100th day of the year when it's not a leap year. So that means, of course, if you do the simple math, there's 265 days remaining in 2021. It was on this date in the year 837 that Halley's Comet made its closest approach to Earth at a distance equal to, now this is in astronomical units first, 0 0.0342 AU, which is actually 5.1 million kilometers or 3.2 million miles. That's pretty darn close. I would have loved to have seen that. Bring it in a little closer next time. I don't know when next time is, but I think it's closer to the end of my life. Also today in 1858, after the original Big Ben. Now remember, Big Ben is one of the bells in the Elizabethan Tower. So when people say, I can see Big Ben, they're really just pretty much talking about the tower because you can't see it from the street. Well, it started out as a 14.5-ton bell, but it cracked during testing. So they cut about a ton off of it, making a grand total of 13.76 tons or 30,300 pounds to make it work, which is the one you've got right today. The American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA, was founded in New York City by Henry Burgh on this date in 1866. Every time I hear the ASPCA, I want to hear, they're coming to take you away. Ha ha. Maybe we'll do that one. I'll see if I can find that one. They'll put you in the something about the ASPCA, you mangy mutt. We'll get there. It's funny how when I sing it, the words just come right back, but I can't think of it right now. 1872, this was the first day we had an Arbor Day celebrated in Nebraska. April 10th, 1912. Oh, 1912. The RMS Titanic set sail on its first and only voyage. That's right. The PGA, the Professional Golfers Association, was created today in New York City in 1916. 1925, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald was published in New York City by Charles Scribner's Sons. I'm going to put the keyboard away. It just decided to pop up on me for whatever reason. It was today in 1970. We do have something musically related because this is a music show. Paul McCartney announced that he was leaving the Beatles for personal and professional reasons. We got some birthdays, too. Happy birthday goes out today to English minister William Booth, born in 1829. The name William Booth probably doesn't ring a bell, but here's a slice of pie for the Trivial Pursuit game. William Booth. Salvation Army. Founded the Salvation Army. There you go. American actor Harry Morgan. Remember Colonel Potter from MASH? Among other things. He was also on Dragnet. That's right. Dragnet. Thank you. He would have been 106 today. Omar Sharif was born on this date in 1932. Bunny Wailer, the Jamaican singer, songwriter, and drummer. Jamaican Wailer? Yes. Wailer from Bob Marley and the Wailers. That was the Wailer from the Wailers. He was born 74 years ago today. American singer, songwriter, producer Babyface was born today in 1959. Brian Setzer, remember Brian Setzer from the Stray Cats? Would have been 62 today. How much time we got left on this song? Doesn't say. I should really put that back on the screen, but we'll keep going, see what happens. American singer, songwriter, and guitarist Katrina from Katrina and the Waves. You know, I'm walking on sunshine. That Katrina. She actually has a last name, and I hope I pronounced this right. Katrina Leskinich was born today in 1960, which would make her 61 years old. Also turning 53 today, American actor, producer, and screenwriter Orlando Jones. That, my friends, is your history lesson and birthday list. So if you have April 10th, like Eric Miller does, you share some birthdays, but you probably already knew that from other people that have told you in the past. But maybe you learned something new. I know I did. Okay, song number 3. Shall we go on? I should be walking on sunshine. I don't think we've sang that song yet in the past year. I'll have to put that on the list. It is a fun one. Not sure if I want that as an opener or a closer. You guys may take a vote. Not Dexter Morgan's dad. No. Let's move on. The comments tonight are cracking me up. Not time for trivia. Trivia comes on the last one. We do have a format to this show. Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. When my mind is free, no melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me. I want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony, help me along, making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. So as I was listening to that song today, I realized that the one on Karaoke is about 30 seconds longer, and it was missing some of those elements. So I just kind of made that one my own. It was a mashup of what they were doing, what I've heard, because that's the fun of it, right? You put some heart into it. Almost thought tonight's show wasn't going to happen, because if you'd asked me 24 hours ago, I was in hair on fire mode, because yesterday I got some work thrown at me at the last minute. And while it wasn't totally unexpected, I didn't know what state it was going to be in. I'm responsible for running 8 of the sessions or production of those sessions, sort of project manager, if you will, at our conference that's coming up. So we've got 8 different ones, and We're having weekly meetings for the last 2 months. One guy's not showing up. I send out emails to get status letters. One guy's not responding. And I should have pulled the fire alarm several weeks ago. So he was supposed to be recording on Tuesday. Get in front of our production crew. We do the recordings for the videos that go along with these hands-on lab. They're workshops to help people use our software, right? And to learn things. Well, this man who shall remain anonymous said, I won't be able to record on Tuesday. And we have a lot of videos, like 50 of these things to do in 3 weeks. So there's not a lot of wiggle room. So they put him off to Friday. And we get an email Friday morning that says, I'm sorry, I can't record today either. And I won't be able to record early next week. So I said, stop. And I tried getting a hold of this guy. Couldn't get a hold of him on Slack. I'm trying to call him. Finally, he calls me back, and I said, dude, what's the deal? Where are we on this? What have you done? I mean, let's rate this. From 0 is I haven't started to 10 is I'm ready to record. I just don't have any time. Now, in all fairness, he was dealing with customers for the last 2 months. But you know what? That stuff doesn't just creep up on you. You don't deal with a customer for 2 months and go, oh, maybe I'll have time in the evening to do this. You raise your hand and go, I'm sorry, I committed. Several people have already done that. They said, I committed to this and I don't have time. So I've been circulating some new resources in and out. Anyway, I was a little frustrated on Friday. And I said, the only way this is going to get done, and we need to record this coming week, the only way it's going to get done. I can't bring somebody new in to do this because there's a learning curve with the software and the process and the formatting. But since I've done this about a dozen times before, I said, I have to do this. I have to do this. So I spent about 6 hours on that project on Friday, made significant progress, finished up a good chunk of it this morning. Donna has been helping proofread the lab guide, the step-by-step instructions with the pictures and everything. She's done that for me a number of times before. Magnificent job. She is sort of the behind-the-scenes quality assurance on podcasting for dummies and low-code apps for dummies and every lab guide I've done for the last 5 years. This lab guide fell into that bucket, and we are going to record on time. So I'm happy to say we were able to do Saturday Night Karaoke tonight because Donna helped. So, whew, yeah, that was not a fun Friday afternoon going. But that gentleman's management is speaking. If you don't have the bandwidth, don't commit to something. I know it sounds like a nice gesture, like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I have enough people around me that do that. Okay, I don't need more. That's an integrity thing. So, okay, enough of the dark stories. Let's get our last trivia question up here. Electric Light Orchestra, we're going to be doing Hold On Tight. And our trivia question is an easy one for you children of the teenagers and 20-somethings in the 80s. Olivia Newton-John had a movie, and Electric Light Orchestra provided half the soundtrack. What was that movie? Pretty easy. Oh, Suzette's watching live. How about that? And Mark's watching. Steve says hi, too. You guys made it home all right. Excellent. Good. They called me. They were driving through Lower Michigan and heading towards Chicago and back out towards Minnesota and South Dakota. Long drive ahead of them. So we had ourselves a little chin wag, as the Brits would say. There's your question. I think most of you will know it, but I am going to come back to that screen, and we will get on with the last song. I'll give you the... Help me remember. Don't let me forget the answer this time. I've done it twice now, so I'll try to remember. The trivia answer is right there on the screen in front of you while we go. Sing along with me. This one's fun. Hold on tight to your dream. Yeah, hold on tight to your dream. When you see your ship go sailing, when you feel your heart is breaking, hold on tight. Say long time to be gone.
Hold on, hold on,
Whoa, time just rolls on and on.
hold on.
When you need a shoulder to cry on, when you get so sick of drives, hold on tight to your dream. When you get so down that you can't get up, when you want so much but you're all out of luck, when you're so downhearted and misunderstood, just over and over and over you could. Oh, here goes French.
Chez toi,
À ton rêve. Pardon my French.
accroche-toi à ton rêve. Quand tu vois ton bateau partir, quand tu sens ton cœur se briser, accroche-toi à ton rêve. When you get so down that you can't get up, when you want so much but you're all out of luck, when you're so downhearted and misunderstood, just over and over and over you could.
Yeah!
Hold on tight to your dream.
Yeah!
Hold on tight to your dream. Yeah. When you see the shadows falling, when you hear the cold wind calling, hold on tight to your dream.
Ooh, yeah!
Hold on tight to your dream.
Yeah!
Hold on tight
To your dream! See, I told you that was fun. I had fun. Hope you had fun. Oh, we're starting to wear out. There we go. I had a bottle of water and I have not been drinking it. So, cap's stuck. I'll get it after the show. So, check that off. And the sad clipboard tells us that we must show the trivia answer. And the answer was Xanax. Nice, Glenn. Thanks. Xanadu it is. Beverly Hills Cop. Olivia Newton-John was not in Beverly Hills Cop. No, Joe. No. All right, so they did John Lennon. They did it after everyone signed it. It was legal decision. That is very interesting. Thank you, Suzette. Her birthday's coming up soon, too. The answer to the trivia question is, of course, you already knew. It is... Get the cursor back over here. Boom. Boom. Yes, it was Xanadu. And no comments on YouTube either. Facebook is a much happening place. There you are. There's the trivia question. There's the answer. 4 songs. Maybe we'll stretch it to 5. Why is my clipboard gray? Did I select something? Now he's blue. There we go. The clipboard went all kinds of crazy colors. I must have clicked and dragged or something. All right. That is the show. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you next Saturday if everything holds together. And we will have some more songs, some more fun. And, I never told you this before, but if you want to find out more about me, if you don't really, I think everybody on here does, but go to chucktomasi.com where you find books and videos and work-related stuff. But until then, I'll talk to you again real soon, if not sooner. So bye.